How do, and welcome back. Well, just over a month ago now, just before Christmas actually, I brewed a Pilsner beer, and my intention was to keep that for several months until spring. I bottled it, it was about 10 days in the bottle, so I bottled it around New Year's, or just before, and I've been keeping it in the cellar where it's been about 11 degrees as it carbonates and conditions. And now I've just moved them into the garage where it's going to be a lot cooler, and then I'll let them sit there for 2 months. And I thought, you know what, let's just try one for research purposes. And so here it is. This is my Pilsner. It was brewed, as I say, just before Christmas. Had about 10 days in the fermenter. I then bottled, teaspoon of sugar, and it's been sitting in the garage, well, not the garage, sorry, the cellar, for about a month now. It's coming up for a month in the cellar, and it's nicely carbonated. The bottle seems quite firm, and now I'm just moving them into the garage for a couple of months before spring. And yeah, let's get it open, and for research purposes I promised myself I won't touch them till spring, but you've got to make sure it's going okay, don't you? Nice hiss as I open it, CO2, using the only Pilsner glass I've got left now because the others broke. That is carved up nicely. I use Nova lager yeast, and the brewing temp, or the fermentation temperature, was about 12 degrees, and as I say, I've been able to keep it at that for whilst it's been carbonated as well, and that looks fantastic. I mean, that is really clear. That's starting to clear up really well. I can see the room. It's like almost like commercial clarity. It's going to look a little bit darker on camera, but it is a nice golden colour. I used a little bit of dark Munich in this just to give it a little depth of colour, and the majority of the specialty grains was carapils to help with the head retention and a little bit of body. And then for the hops, I used Northern Brewer for bittering, and then there were 2 SARS editions, one for flavour and one for aroma. And I didn't whirlpool. I just put them in. 15 minutes for flavour, 5 minutes for aroma. Let's have a smell. It smells like a lager, proper lager. Little bit of lemoniness in there as well. Some nice sort of toasty malts. That'll be from the dark Munich. Oh, I'm happy with this. Okay, let's take a taste. The problem is if this tastes good, I've only brewed 20 bottles, half batch, and is it going to last till spring? Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. Oh yes. Oh. Is it going to last till spring? I can brew lager, albeit during the winter. I can brew a lager. Wow, that is really nice. Light biscuity malts, little bit of toastiness in there. The malt profile is not too dissimilar from Vorsteiner. And then you get this really nice grassy, lemony SARS flavour and quite a nice bitterness at the back end. But not a harsh bitterness, it's just a really nice balancing bitterness. Oh, sorry, nicely carbonated. Nice, crisp, dry finish. That's nice. That is really nice. That's better than 90% of the commercial lagers you buy, I'm telling you. I can brew a lager at home without a fridge. Oh man, oh man. Oh, I'm going to have to just brew a bigger batch because I don't think this is going to last till spring. That's really nice. Oh, so yeah, just to recap, it's about 5% as well, by the way. A little bit of German Munich, but most of the specialty grains are carapils. And then obviously it's extra light dry malt extract as the base malt, and then Northern Brewer for bittering, and then 2 Saaz additions. They're about 33 grams each, if I remember rightly. I should have got my recipe book out, but it was just a spur of the moment thing. I was just moving him into the garage and I thought, oh God, research purposes, I'll just have the one. But I might have another today, just to make sure it's not a fluke bottle. Oh yes. Yeah, about 10 days in the fermenter, Nova lager yeast, about 11-12 degrees. And then a bottled teaspoon of table sugar, move them to the cellar where they've stood now for nearly a month at 10 or 12 degrees, and I'm moving them out now into the garage where it's cooler. I think it's about 5 degrees today, 6 degrees, and we're going to get overnight, of course. It gets down close to 0, so it'll condition in there over the next 2 months. Oh, I hope so. Oh yes, that's commercial quality. Never let people say using extract you can't brew damn good beer. Oh my word. Am I happy? Am I happy? Right, well, thank you for watching my little research experiment. I hope you enjoyed the video. I forgot to record brew day, but I'm going to make a bigger batch of this, and so yeah, I'll go through the recipe then. When I say 33 grams of Saaz, by the way, I mean that was the full recipe. I actually halved that, of course, because this was just a quick small batch of about 12 litres, of which I bottled 10. But yeah, wow, what a nice beer. Thank you for watching. I've nearly finished it already. I'm going to enjoy the rest of it. Maybe one more. See you again in the next video. Bye bye for now.